Hello everyone, welcome to my lecture. I am dealing with the subject Thermal Engineering 1. In that, my topic is multi-stage reciprocating air compressors. The outline of my presentation is drawbacks of a single-stage reciprocating air compressors, advantages of multi-stage reciprocating air compressors, work done for a multi-stage reciprocating air compressor, in that when intercooler is incomplete, when intercooler is complete, problems of multi-stage reciprocating air compressors. Drawbacks of a single-stage reciprocating air compressors. The size of the cylinder is too large. Due to compression, there is a rise in temperature of the air. It is difficult to reject heat from the air in the small time available during the compression. Sometimes the temperature of the air at the end of the compression is too high. It may be helpful for the cylinder head and burn lubricating oil. In order to overcome the above mentioned difficulties, two or more cylinders are provided in series with intercooling arrangement between them. Such an arrangement is known as multi-stage reciprocating air compressor. If the air is sucked compressed in the cylinder and then delivered at the high pressure, but in sometimes the air is required at a high pressure. In such cases, a large pressure ratio of compressor of the air in two or more cylinders in series. If single stage reciprocating air compressor for delivery pressure up to 5 bars, for two stage compressor delivery pressure between 5 to 35 bar, 3 stage compressor for delivery pressure between 35 to 85 bar, 4 stage compressor for delivery pressure more than 85 bars. Some of the advantages are the work done per cycle of air is reduced in multi-stage compressor with intercooler compared to a single-stage compressor for the same delivery pressure. The size of the two cylinders, that is, high pressure and low pressure, may be adjusted to suit the volume and pressure of the air. It gives and proves the volumetric efficiency of the pressure ratio. It reduces the leakage loss considerably. It gives more uniform torque and hence a smaller size flywheel is required. It provides effective lubrication because of lower temperature range. It reduces the cost of the compressor. The mass flow rate is increased as the clearance air expansion is reduced and the effective swept volume of the cylinder is increased. Two-stage reciprocating air compressors with intercooler assumptions are the effect of the clearance is neglected, there is no pressure drop in the cylinder, the comparison in both the cylinders, that is high pressure and low pressure, is a polytropic, the suction and delivery of the air takes place at constant pressure. Two-stage reciprocating air compressor diagram is given below. First of all, the fresh air is sucked from the atmosphere in the low pressure cylinder during the suction stroke at inlet pressure P1 and temperature T1. The air after the compression in the low pressure from 1 to 2 is delivered in the intercooler at pressure P2 and temperature T2. Here they will get the new term as intercooler. What is meant by an intercooler? Intercooler is simply a heat exchanger in which heat is removed from the air after expansion. Cooling water is passed through the tubes and air circulates over the tubes through the system of baffles. Intercooler is mounted between the cylinders. The air after the compression in the first stage passes through the intercooler where the cool of the initial suction temperature and then pass to the next high pressure and compressor. After that, the air is sucked at the high pressure cylinder during the suction stroke. Now the air is cooled into the intercooler from 2 to 3 at a constant pressure P2 and temperature is T2. Finally, the air after the compression in the high pressure cylinder, that is second stage, from 3 to 4 is delivered by the compressor at a pressure P3 and the temperature is T4. Intercooler of air in a single stage reciprocating compressor contains of two types. First one is complete or perfect intercooling. Second one is incomplete or imperfect intercooling. In that, first one is complete or perfect intercooling. Perfect intercooling after the initial compressor in the low pressure cylinder with a consequent temperature raise, the air is cooled in the intercooler back to the original temperature, that is T2 is equal to T1, where it lies in the isothermal through the point 1. So it is observed that there are the three pressure: intake pressure, delivery pressure and the intermediate pressure, and 1, 2 and the 9 process gives the PV power N is equal to constant, and the dotted line represents PV is equal to constant, that is isothermal process. These hash lines represents the usage of the two-stage reciprocating air compressors, that is a perfect intercooling, and this is for the high pressure cylinders and this is the low pressure cylinders. So the area under the curve 42781 represents the low pressure cylinder, and the area under the curve 4539624 gives the area under the curves of the high pressure cylinders. So by this they will get the area under the curves. And this is for the imperfect intercooling. Imperfect intercooling means the temperature T2 is not equal to T1. When the temperature of air leaving the intercooler is more than the original temperature, then the intercooler is known as incomplete or imperfect intercooling. Work required for a two-stage reciprocating air compressor with intercooling. Consider a two-stage reciprocating air compressors with intercooling compressors in its low pressure and high pressure. Low pressure is LP and high pressure is high P cylinders. Some of the abbreviations is P1 is the pressure of air entering into the low pressure cylinder, V1 is the volume of low pressure cylinder, P2 the pressure of air leaving the low pressure cylinder or pressure of air entering the high pressure cylinder. V2 be the volume of the high pressure cylinder, P3 be the pressure of air leaving the high pressure cylinder, and N is the polytropic index for both the cylinders. When intercooler is incomplete, work done per cycle in the low pressure cylinder W1 is given by N by N minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1. This is the equation 1. Similarly, for the high pressure cylinder W2 is equal to N by N minus 1 into P2 V2 into P3 by P2 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1. Since for the high pressure cylinder P2 be the inlet and P3 be the outlet pressures, that is suction and delivery pressure. For low pressure cylinder, P1 is the suction pressure and P2 be the delivery pressure. Therefore, the total work done per cycle W is equal to W1 plus W2. So, W is equal to N by N minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1 plus N by N minus 1 into P2 V2 into P3 by P2 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1. Here we are taking a common as N by N minus 1. Then the equation becomes W is equal to N by N minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1 plus P2 V2 into P3 by P2 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1. This is the equation 3. When the intercooling is complete, T1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Substituting the equation 3 becomes P2 V2 as P1 V1 by taking common as N by N minus 1 into P1 V1. Then the equation becomes W is equal to N by N minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1 plus P3 by P2 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1. So W is equal to N by N minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N plus P3 by P2 whole to the power of N minus 1 by N minus 1 is equal to minus 2. Substituting, replacing the value of P1 V1 as MRT1 for an ideal gas equation, then W is equal to N by N minus 1 into MRT1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of n minus 1 by n plus P3 by P2 whole to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 2. These are the equations for work done for an intercooler is complete. Some of the problems are given below. Estimate the work done by a two-stage reciprocating single-stage air compressor to compress 2.8 meter cube of air per minute at 1.05 bar and 10 degrees centigrade to a final pressure of 35 bar. The intermediate receives cool air at 30 degrees centigrade and 5.6 bar pressure. For 8, take n is equal to 1.4. This is the problem. We have to calculate the work done for a two-stage reciprocating, single-acting reciprocating air compressor in which initial volume V1 is equal to 2.3 meter cube per minute and suction pressure P1 is equal to 1.05 bar. We have to convert bar in terms of Newton per meter square as 1.05 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square, and the final pressure is 35 bar. That is, final pressure P3 is equal to 35 bar. We have to convert bar in terms of Newton per meter square, that is equal to 35 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square, and the intermediate cools receives 30 degrees centigrade. So initial temperature T1 as 10 degrees centigrade, we have to convert degree centigrade into Kelvin as 1 degree centigrade is equal to 273 Kelvin, that is equal to 10 plus 273, 283 Kelvin, and final temperature T3 is equal to 30 degrees centigrade, that is equal to 303 Kelvin. And the polytropic index N is equal to 1.4. To calculate the work done of the compressor. Before calculating the work done, we have to know the value of the V2, that is volume of high pressure cylinder. We know that P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T3. So V2 is equal to P1 V1 T3 by P2 V2. Substituting the values of P1 V1 T3 and P2, we'll get the value of V2 volume as 0.562 meter cube per minute. So work done by the compressor W is equal to n by n minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 by P1 whole to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 plus P2 V2 into P3 by P2 whole to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1. Substituting the value n as 1.4, P1 as 1.05 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square, and V1 as 2.8 meter cube per minute, P2 as 5.6 bar and P1 as 1.05 bar, and V2 as 0.562 meter cube per minute and P3 as 35 bar. Substituting these values, we will get work done as 1389150 joules. In terms of kilojoules, work done is equal to 1389.150 kilojoules. Thank you.